All right, welcome back. We're upgrading Centrify Privileged Access Service HyperScalable version. And in the previous video, we went and upgraded our worker node. Um, this, it's notice that it deployed completely, no problem. We also deployed our relay node, no errors here as well, and a new web node as well. So at this point, like I stated, the system is working. Users are still working on this. In my environment, obviously, I only have two nodes, so one of them is down while I'm doing the upgrade. So this is not true high availability. Um, but in a enterprise deployment, most likely, if you have three nodes, let's just say you're upgrading the web nodes, you're going to remove one of the nodes from your load balancer. So even if in the process of deployment of upgrades, you don't hit that VIP by mistake. So that being said, now let's activate our deployment. So I'm going to go back to my management machine. And like I said, when you look at the node list now, you're going to see something interesting. So I have 23, which is the ones that are active right now. For relay nodes, you don't have to worry about online or if it is active. So that's why it says blank and not available. But all I need to do is swap is just make the 24 the active deployment, and there's a command. It's a Centrify-PAS-SetActiveDeployment. So here it is, and then you provide the host name. In this case is lab. Define demo.net, and you need to specify the ID of the deployment that you want to make active. In this case is 20.4. And that being said, if I look at my nodes, then again, notice that the 20.3 became inactive, and the 20.4 is the one that is active. I don't have a network load balancer, so one of the things that I'm going to do is to immediately bring this web node down. So what I can do to bring it down is to remove it. So it will be Centrify-PAS remove node, and we're going to do this verbose. And I could also stop the www service in this box, but in an ideal scenario, you would probably be removing this from the eligible in your network load balancer. So I'm going to refresh. I'm using DNS round robin, so this could have a little bit of a lag while the DNS cache, is flushed and gives me the other IP address. But my expectation here is that within a few seconds, the new portal should load, and we should see that it's in version 20.4. So this is from before. This is already actually responding. So notice that sysinfo version is reporting already 20.4 and is actually loading. So this is actually a good sign. But again, this is using DNS round robin, so it's not very smart. But the key here is that I'm already seeing that the sysinfo version API is reporting version 20.4. So that gives me a high degree of confidence that my nodes have been upgraded. Sometimes you have to also flush the cache here, so I'm gonna do that. Just go ahead and stop it and see if I can flush the cache. obviously by doing this, I'm making my life super harder because now I have to wait again for it to respond. But it's just for the sake of doing things right. So at this point, let me just go ahead. Maybe I can pause. But otherwise, we'll wait for the response. All right, so it even actually respected my cookie, so that's pretty good. So when I go about, notice that it's 20.4, and I didn't have stuff in here, but ideally at this point you would do your own testing to make sure that things are working as expected. So in summary, in order for you to upgrade, you need to download the newer version of HyperScalable PAS. When you upgrade, you need to unzip the files and run the install.ps1 that is included. That will upgrade your management server, and at the same time, it'll upgrade the database schema. Once you have that, you need to create a new deployment. This new deployment will create a package file that needs to be distributed to across all your nodes that you want to upgrade. Then when you do that, you need to basically install the package, the installation package on each machine. These machines most of the time are going to be brand new, but in a lab environment, you could clean them up and reuse them. For example, this is what I'm doing right now. So the next step would be for me to upgrade all the 20.3 systems that I have. So I'm going to clean them up, and then I'm going to make my environment highly available. So I'm hoping that this video was helpful in showing you how to upgrade HyperScalable PAS.